Hello! Around the world, extraordinary projects are being born. Creations that not only capture the imagination, but also have the power to change the course of history. They become symbols of ambition, possibility, and our collective drive toward a future where technology, art, and innovation move together in perfect harmony. But what could possibly connect Samsung's massive semiconductor plant in Texas, the futuristic woven city at the foot of Mount Fuji, a dream resort on the Red Sea, and the grand reconstruction of the legendary Santiago Bernabéu Stadium? The answer is simple. These aren't just buildings. They are bold steps toward a new world, one where visionary ideas come to life. And in today's video, I'll tell you a bit about how these and other incredible projects came to be. Samsung Semiconductor Plant. The South Korean conglomerate Samsung Group is one of the largest financial and industrial powerhouses in the world. Its most famous subsidiary, Samsung Electronics, is known for producing gadgets, home appliances, and integrated circuits. In 2020, the company's vice chairman, Ki-nam Kim, announced plans to build a state-of-the-art semiconductor manufacturing plant in Texas. Construction began in early 2022, and the facility is scheduled to begin operations in the second half of 2024. The chosen location for the plant was the city of Taylor, Texas. Initially, Samsung also considered sites in Arizona and Florida, but Texas ultimately won out thanks to its lower local taxes, reliable energy infrastructure, and proximity to Samsung's existing plant in Austin, just 25 kilometers away. The new facility is expected to become a key manufacturing hub for Samsung, as the company aims to secure an undisputed lead in the global semiconductor industry, where its main competitor is Taiwan's TSMC. The plant will produce advanced chips for a variety of devices using the latest manufacturing technologies. The total area of the complex will exceed 5 square kilometers, and the combined cost of construction and equipment is estimated at $25 billion. The Red Sea Project. Saudi Arabia ranks among the world's 15 wealthiest nations in terms of GDP per capita. In recent years, the country's leadership has placed a strong emphasis on building cutting-edge architectural landmarks, projects whose budgets reach truly astonishing figures. One of the most ambitious and expensive of them all is the Red Sea Project. The Red Sea Project is envisioned as a vast, world-class resort complex. It is being developed in the Tabuk province of western Saudi Arabia along a stunning stretch of the Red Sea coastline. The resort will span 180 kilometers of shoreline, including a number of small desert islands near the cities of Al-Vaj and Umluj. Thanks to the region's consistently warm climate, both the air and the sea, the resort will welcome visitors year-round. Construction began in 2018, and once completed, guests will be able to enjoy scenic beaches framed by mountains, canyons, and volcanic craters, as well as crystal-clear waters, luxurious hotels, gourmet restaurants, and world-class diving facilities. It truly promises to be a paradise on Earth, and with a staggering $30 billion price tag, the Red Sea Project is set to become one of the most extraordinary developments in the modern world. Woven City. In 2020, the Japanese corporation Toyota announced plans to build an entirely autonomous city. It will be located on the island of Honshu at the foot of Mount Fuji, about 90 kilometers from Tokyo. The total area of this futuristic city will cover roughly 71 hectares, and the project has been named Woven City. Envisioned as a living laboratory, Woven City will initially be home only to researchers testing how artificial intelligence and cutting-edge technologies can be integrated into everyday urban life. According to Toyota's president, Akio Toyoda, the entire city will operate as a single, interconnected system, where people, vehicles, and buildings constantly interact through AI-driven networks. Every element of the city is designed with precision and purpose. The master plan envisions 3 types of streets, one for high-speed vehicles, another for mixed traffic, including slower forms of transport and pedestrians, and a third reserved exclusively for pedestrians. Woven City will be not only smart, but also sustainable. All buildings will be constructed primarily from wood, topped with solar panels to generate renewable energy. Homes for researchers will feature domestic robotics and sensors that monitor residents' health and well-being. Within the city, residents will travel only in fully autonomous zero-emission vehicles. Toyota's bold vision for this city of the future comes with an estimated cost of $4.68 billion, a remarkable investment in what could become a model for the cities of tomorrow. ITER, the Experimental Fusion Reactor. ITER, an experimental thermonuclear fusion facility, is a project of staggering scale and ambition. Weighing 23,000 tons and rising nearly 30 meters high, ITER dominates the landscape of Saint-Paul-les-Durance, France, where it occupies the center of a sprawling 180-hectare complex filled with auxiliary buildings and technical infrastructure. The name ITER, Latin for the way, is symbolic. This reactor represents humanity's path toward a future of virtually limitless clean energy. In both size and technological ambition, it will far surpass the world's largest existing fusion devices, the Joint European Torus in the United Kingdom and the JT60SA reactor in Japan. Construction began in 2010, and by the summer of 2020, assembly of the reactor itself was underway. Completion is projected for 2035. One of ITER's primary goals is to prove that fusion can generate far more energy than it consumes, a milestone that would mark a revolution in energy science. Fusion reactors like ITER are known as tokamaks. They use powerful systems of heating, magnets, and other devices to sustain energy-producing nuclear fusion reactions within superheated plasma. Enormous magnetic fields confine and circulate charged particles inside a donut-shaped chamber, allowing them to fuse and release immense amounts of energy. The larger the tokamak, the better its insulation, and the longer it can contain the fusion plasma. Therefore, the more energy it can produce. Inside ITER's vacuum chamber, scientists expect to achieve a plasma volume of 40 cubic meters, with temperatures reaching an astonishing 150 million degrees Celsius. To maintain such conditions, the tokamak's magnetic field must be 200,000 times stronger than Earth's natural field. This will be generated by 18 superconducting toroidal coils, each standing 15 meters tall, 9 meters wide, and weighing around 300 tons. These coils will be cooled to minus 269 degrees Celsius by an advanced cryogenic system. ITER is being built in France as a collaborative effort among 35 nations, including all EU member states, as well as Switzerland, the United Kingdom, China, India, and the United States. Over the years, the total cost of the project has reached an estimated $28 billion. Santiago Bernabéu. The Santiago Bernabéu Stadium is the legendary home of the world-famous Spanish football club Real Madrid. Originally built in 1947, the stadium has undergone several renovations over the decades, but none as ambitious as the massive transformation that began in 2019. The main investors behind this monumental project are the American banking giants JP Morgan and Bank of America. Under the agreement, Real Madrid will repay them $29.5 million per year over a span of 30 years. It's a substantial sum, but one that reflects the scale and ambition of the redesign. The renovation of the Santiago Bernabéu was carried out in several stages. The first step was the demolition of the shopping center adjacent to the stadium, replaced by a new park and leisure area. Next came the overhaul of the stadium's design itself, which now boasts a futuristic aesthetic reminiscent of a spaceship. The exterior is wrapped in steel bands and massive media screens that display visuals and illuminate the entire structure. Designers also reimagined the roof, increasing the stadium's height by 12 meters to accommodate a fully retractable canopy. This feature allows spectators to enjoy open-air matches in pleasant weather, while also providing full protection from rain when needed. But the most remarkable innovation of the new Santiago Bernabéu is its 6-level retractable playing field. This engineering marvel enables the stadium to transform seamlessly into a concert venue or a multi-sport arena. Thanks to Real Madrid's vision and determination, the Santiago Bernabéu has been reborn as a multifunctional, futuristic landmark, a true icon of modern architecture and technology. The total cost of the project is estimated at over $1.5 billion. Atal Bihari Vajpayee Sea-Weary Sea Link. Mumbai is India's largest city by population, home to nearly 12.5 million people. For a metropolis of this scale, efficient transportation is absolutely essential to daily life. In January 2024, the city unveiled a new engineering marvel, the Atal Bihari Vajpayee Sea-Weary Sea Link, the longest sea bridge in India, stretching an impressive 21.8 kilometers across the bay. This massive structure ranks as the 12th longest sea bridge in the world. It connects Mumbai with Navi Mumbai, dramatically reducing travel time between the two cities. Before the bridge was built, reaching Navi Mumbai International Airport could take more than 2 hours. Now the same trip takes just 15 to 20 minutes. The bridge features a 6-lane highway with 2 additional lanes reserved for emergency stops and a speed limit of 100 kilometers per hour. 2- and 3-wheeled vehicles, however, are strictly prohibited. With a daily capacity of around 70,000 commuters, the bridge has already become a vital transportation artery for the region. Certain sections of the bridge are fitted with soundproof barriers, which not only reduce noise, but also shield views of the Baba Atomic Research Center for security reasons. There's even a bird-watching platform along the route, where visitors can relax and observe flamingos and other native species in their natural habitat. Construction of the bridge required approximately 129,000 tons of steel and more than 830,000 tons of concrete. Engineers also incorporated corrosion-resistant materials to ensure the structure can withstand high winds, tsunamis, and even earthquakes up to magnitude 6.5. The total cost of this monumental project exceeded $2.2 billion, a powerful testament to India's growing infrastructure and engineering ambitions. LNG Canada. LNG Canada is the largest industrial energy project ever undertaken in the country, a massive complex designed for the liquefaction, storage, and export of liquefied natural gas, or LNG, from the port of Kitimat, British Columbia. The facility will export LNG produced from natural gas fields in the Montney Formation near Dawson Creek, developed by the project's partners. The total investment, estimated at $31 billion, was approved on October 1, 2018 by the project's shareholders, subsidiaries of 5 global energy companies: Shell, Petronas, PetroChina, Mitsubishi, and Kogis. Initially, the terminal will operate 2 LNG processing units, or trains, with a combined capacity of 14 million tons of natural gas per year, eventually scalable to 28 million tons annually. A key part of the infrastructure, the 670-kilometer Coastal GasLink pipeline, has already been completed, ensuring a direct flow of natural gas from the Montney fields to the Kitimat terminal. The construction of LNG Canada marks a milestone for both the Canadian energy sector and the global LNG industry. Liquefied natural gas is increasingly being used as a cleaner alternative fuel for power generation, petrochemical production, and various modes of transportation. Once completed, LNG Canada will become the country's first terminal to export liquefied natural gas overseas. The project's partners and engineering contractors plan to ship the first batch of LNG by mid-2025, signaling Canada's entry into the global LNG export market. Notre-Dame Cathedral. The Notre-Dame Cathedral is one of the most iconic landmarks in France, a masterpiece of Gothic architecture that has inspired awe for more than 700 years. For centuries, this Catholic cathedral stood as a symbol of Paris, admired by locals and visitors alike. But on April 15, 2019, a fire broke out in the attic of the cathedral. It took firefighters more than 12 hours to bring the blaze under control. The most severe damage was sustained by the spire, which consisted of 500 tons of oak timber and 250 tons of lead. Its collapse also caused 2/3 of the cathedral's roof to cave in. The destruction was devastating. The French government immediately announced plans to restore the historic monument. At first, there were proposals to give Notre-Dame a more modern appearance, adding new stained glass windows designed by contemporary artists, and replacing the wooden spire with a crystal one. However, the idea met with strong public opposition, and officials ultimately decided to rebuild Notre-Dame exactly as it was before the fire. French President Emmanuel Macron promised that the cathedral would be restored by 2024, in time for the Paris Olympic Games. While the timeline was extended several times due to construction delays, the grand reopening has now been rescheduled for the end of 2024. Experts estimate that the total cost of the restoration has reached $760 million. And that's all for today, my friends. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, leave a comment, and I'll see you again soon.